Okay, gang, 55 plus DDPY community. It's Mindset Monday, and there is only, and I do repeat, only one thing to talk about this morning that is absolutely incredible. And it isn't that the Super Bowl, my team won last night, which was great in itself, right? Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. And what a comeback story that was, right? Because at halftime, it kind of looked like no way they'll win. They made history. Three of those wins as the winners of the Super Bowl. But that really pales in comparison to what launched at 1 o'clock yesterday on the same day. Do you know what it was? If you haven't, I'm telling you what, hang on, gang, because you're about to see what I personally believe is the best comeback story yet that has come out of DDPY. And we've had thousands of stories come out of here that have been incredible. But how many of you saw yesterday Butterbeans comeback? I don't know if I'll even be able to make it through talk about, but that's okay because we're going to do a screen share. So I'm going to take you on. This is, I'm not kidding, dang, this is so incredible. You need to share this with every single person you know needs to see this. I'm telling you what. Okay, Mindset Monday, we're going to talk totally about Butterbean's comeback. Yep, that's him on the left at the Performance Center at DDPY Performance Center, and he is back. And it is a comeback story, like I'm telling you, like nobody's business. And sitting here, of course, on the right would be Paige, DDP's amazing wife, DDP himself, Diamond Dallas Page, coach in the center, and off to his side is Josh Nair. And if you don't know Josh, he's one of the ones that coach us coaches for the fast track, for the trainers that are out there. He's also the one that they have used to work very tightly with Butterbean through his whole journey, because Josh knows exactly how DDP wants training to happen. So it was DDP himself and Josh as his wingman that worked together to bring Butterbean up to the whole DDPY system and on and beyond, you guys. So Butterbean's story, and you're going to want to watch, it's like a 18 or 19-minute video, and you're going to want to send that YouTube link. By the way, did I mention this to everybody? You know, because everyone wants to believe that there is still hope no matter what, with either for themselves or someone they love and care about that needs this type of encouragement. Okay, on the top picture, you're seeing Butterbean. This is a Christmas day that he couldn't get out of bed on Christmas Day. He was, they say the term, well over 500 pounds. I don't know what that is, but he couldn't get out of bed. That's where he came from. Then down below, you're seeing, and you will hear throughout this thing where he says, I knew I either needed to change or die. I was right at that spot. And of course, he went from a wheelchair to a cane to crutches, and then on to the next journey of his life. So I'm telling you, this is so exciting. So you go up, I'll put the link. The link is going to be listed right here, you guys, because I want you to click on the link if you haven't seen it yet, or better yet, if you haven't thought enough to pass this on. Butterbean's comeback / one more fight. I've dubbed it up to a spot that I think is just, you know, one of many in here, but I'm just going to give you just a little clip, a little taste right now of a spot I have dubbed this to. It's phenomenal. Here we go, gang. Oh, maybe I didn't. I forgot.
I will do anything, and I mean anything, to make me to get better, or I can at least walk. Wow. I didn't know how beat up Butterbean was.
And when you're, no matter what, you can't straight up.
I'm straight as I go, man. I'm pushing around just to get where I'm at. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
I looked at Steve and I go, it's going to be so hard to try to get him to even get any kind of recovery. Steve said, but imagine if we can.
I think everything we've done has been pushing the boundaries of what if we can. And there's no reason for us to stop thinking that way now, because the idea of Butterbean walking again, it changes the perception of what's possible.
Like Scott, just because of my hip, and I can feel it right here.
Have you not gotten a hip replacement?
No. They're saying I'm too big.
There was no one who was worse off than Bean. His level of pain was off the charts every single day.
And some days it's like unbearable, like unbelievably unbearable. You feel like laying in bed and not doing nothing, just trying to find a comfortable spot. I don't do it. I keep going. Because I've been in that situation. I've laid in bed for almost a year, not doing nothing. Now, I can't relive that. I didn't get to spend time with my grandkids. I don't know how to really say it. It's like looking for something to live for instead of just waiting to die. And that's what I was doing. I didn't care.
I watched him just relentlessly work.
Okay, gang. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, goodness. I think I might have stayed up just a little bit too late last night. Oh, how do I bring my, oh, stop sharing. I'm sorry. I was just so caught up in the moment. Anywho, Butterbean, I'm so proud of you. You are for sure one of the greatest comeback stories I've ever observed. And thank you for all of it. I thank Paige, DDP, and Josh for being a part of that thing. I thank Butterbean for having the guts and to trust the system, to trust it. That's a mindset, you guys. I had someone reach out to me yesterday that said, Pam, I just can't believe in myself any longer. I said, hey, girl, that's okay. You don't have to believe in yourself. I didn't in the beginning, January 20th of 2022. I didn't believe in myself, but guess what? I believed in DDPY. I believed after watching Relentless. I believed after reading the book Positively Unstoppable. I believed that this system, if I was a good student, teachable and motivated, because they can't push you, right? But I believed, and I believe that you can too. And special shout out to Steve. You don't get a lot of credit either, my friend, but you were a part of putting this whole story together so Butterbean's story could go out into the world and change lives. So anywho, sorry for the tears, you guys. I just think this is this big. So leave a message in the comments today. What did this do for you? What did watching, where was the connector for you? What did you see in this 19 minutes, which is way more than I showed you a clip? What did you see in here that really impacted you? Because for me, it was that he had success and then had an accident where he fell and broke his hip. And from that moment on, it was about a downward stream. And that's what it was for me. 9 years before I started DDPY, I had an accident. I really would have described my life to be amazing. From that accident with damaging both knees, the journey I went on before DDPY was no mobility. I totally relate to his story. Love you tons. Tomorrow, I promise to cry, because we'll move on to Turbo Tuesday. But pass this video clip, reach it on to other people. Everyone needs this story. Love you. Have a magnificent Monday.